Hey y'all, hey, come on in, come on in. ShayLifetimeStory, and I'm back here again. I hope all is well. Thank you all for coming back to this space. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. As I come and talk to you guys today, I actually am going to be doing an astrology forecast. I actually want to start doing this more, where I'm actually going to be incorporating what zodiac will be affecting us on a day-to-day basis, as I'm going to also be pulling some cards and receiving a message from source, God, or whoever you guys consider as y'all higher self power within. Okay, so for me, I practice understanding that God is within me. I am a source that is being used while God worked through me and those outside of me. So I understand when I'm receiving messages and I am given topics to talk about with the community. I'm very much at ease with sharing it with you guys as well. So today, I actually want to come talk to you guys about this Venus and Taurus transit, you guys. I am so excited about this Venus and Taurus transit because we actually are going to be transitioning into Taurus season. We're actually already into Taurus season right now, if I'm not mistaken. So with this transition into the Taurus season, this energy is very, very prominent of understanding self-love. Self-love is very, very important for you to understand before you actually get out here and want to have a partnership or a relationship outside of yourself. With Taurus being in a Venus placement, there's going to be a very, very prominent energy of falling in love within self. If a lot of you guys are spending a lot of time trying to fall in love with other people outside of you and truly don't understand the love within self of what you need conditionally to allow yourself to feel afloat in this world, you will realize that you're spending a lot of time pouring a lot of time and energy into things that really does not serve you. With this Taurus energy, I think it's very, very important that you guys set up a routine and pattern where you're spending a large amount of time with self, trying to understand what it takes for you to value self before you're trying to share your service with others. This is a time where you can rest in the seeds that you have already planted back in April, where now your seeds are being able to take root, and by Gemini season, those seeds should be planted. With Taurus, which is the self-care, the love, the making sure you putting water in the plant, the making sure you're feeding the plant, making sure you're feeding your animals, making sure you're feeding yourself with the right nourishment, mentally, physically, emotionally, making sure the things that you're listening to on a day-to-day basis is fulfilling your highest desire. It is feeding you knowledge and wisdom that is going to help uplift you and guide you on a daily basis. Make sure that the things that you are not only listening to but watching is actually feeding your higher self, feeding you to become a better version of yourself. If you're not watching things to become a better version, at least it needs to be things that you can apply into your life that is going to help assist you. Everything you listen to and engage in is not going to be things that you're going to choose to apply into your life, but take heed into being intentional about the things that you're going to be involving yourself into. Okay, so that's a little bit regarding the Venus and Taurus energy. Spend time loving on yourself. I know for me, I have Taurus in my 7th house. If you don't know what the 7th house is, go learn about birth chart. With your birth chart, you have 7 house placements. In your house placements, you'll have multiple zodiac sign. It could be 2 houses with the same zodiac sign. That's just simply could be just like lingering energy, like you spent a lot of time within that energy in your past life, or your past energy before you chose to come through this vessel into this world, or through this what would you consider this as, paradigm, before you chose to come through this physical vessel to live out in this realm. Okay, so when you look at your birth chart, it'll tell you a lot about yourself. I have 7th house in Taurus, so baby, I understand from up and down what it means to value self, to understand self-love, to understand the importance of pouring time and attention to my mind, my mental, my body, and my spirit. Okay, understanding self-care bath is very, very important. Being intentional about the drinks that I feed myself, being intentional about the things that I allow my mind to ponder on, or that I'm feeding my mind on a daily basis. All of those things I try to practice for myself repeatedly. Okay, so right now I'm going to actually begin to pull a couple cards. I already have one card out just because I was actually trying to see what and how I should apply these things to you guys as I'm talking to you guys. So the first card we have is transformation. Okay. And so with transformation, what a coincidence is 22. 2 and 2 is Taurus. So like I said, there's with this transformation card, there could have been things that you experienced that you're going to have to let go of, things that were taken away from you that you can no longer attach to because they may not serve you on this journey, or serve you in where you're trying to go, or the goals that you're trying to achieve for yourself. So with this transformation, there is a need for you to be okay with understanding that whatever was taken away from you, whatever left you very quickly, whatever was like a blink of an eye, you didn't see it, like tomorrow you wake up and it's not there. Spirit say be at peace with knowing that something new is coming. Okay, one thing I learned with transformation is you can't allow yourself to bring in more abundance if you're going to have things constantly piling up on top of each other. When you pile things on top of each other, it creates a lot of weight, it creates a lot of baggage. You have to make room for brand new things to flow into your life more easily and effortlessly. So I feel like for me, the message is with this Tower moment, allow yourself to let go of things that no longer serve you so that you can make room for things that are actually going to be benefiting you and serve you in a more better way, serving your highest good. Okay, because remember, on this journey, especially with this Taurus season, we must learn to love ourselves. What do we need physically? What do we need mentally? Physically, it's not all about the next. Listen, the next card y'all have is death. Like I said, something is being taken away from you guys that you are now realizing that no matter what is being taken away from me, I'm still able to achieve my goals. Death. With death can be a physical death, or death can be a mental death, especially with 4. You got 4 and 6. So there could be a death in how you are mentally attached to those around you. There could have been awareness about those that you're surrounding yourself with, about how they are feeding you mentally, physically, and emotionally, and how you are feeding them as well. With 6 is give and receive. Things must be at balance. When 7 comes, 7 is coming to get some shit in order. Okay, so we don't have 7 here yet. We only got 4 and 6. 4 is dealing with something at home, something within yourself, something that made you feel balanced. You may need to go and check those things out and actually be clear about, is these things actually bringing you a space of stability, some type of space of structure, some type of space of foundation. Okay, Spirit is saying, is your foundation sturdy? Is your foundation stable? Are you able to give and receive easily? If not, you're gonna have to let it go. Okay, baby. So the next card we have is purity. Okay, this is very, very beautiful. This is giving me, you guys are now choosing to accept your child version of yourself. Somebody is choosing to find individuality, finding your independence. What makes you happy? What can you remember from if you're an adult or you're a teenager, what from your childlike self can you bring back within your life during this time of Taurus season and use it as a seed of self-care for self, to value self enough to bring this back in your life? Whether this is you playing an old game that you used to do when you were a kid, or if this is you journaling or coloring or painting, if this is you listening to loud music, engaging into a loud music. Spirit say just allow yourself to be free. Be a kid again. There is no judging when you're a child. A child moves with innocence. Even if the parent is judging the child about whatever the child is doing or the mistakes the child may make, the child doesn't hold on to what the parent's saying, because the child really don't know. If I may say, the child really don't know right from wrong. Okay? So for me, I feel like, just have gratitude and understanding. If you're going through an individuality, a point where you're trying to find yourself, there's a need for you to find yourself, because especially with this death card, it could have been partnerships or relationships that you were in that no longer serve you. And I'm getting that Look, yes, death. Look, okay, I'm about to pull some more cards for you guys. All right, I have another deck out that I'm going to pull 3 cards from here as well, so we can clarify this a little bit more and see what else is the message trying to share with us. But there could have been partnerships or relationships that you were in that wasn't serving you in the right way, okay? And Spirit said you're going to have to let those partnerships go and find yourself again. Go out and find what part of yourself is unique, where you don't have to be codependent on those around you. Maybe some of you guys could be, look, you got the star, 9, help, hope. Okay, so you got star, hope, guidance. So some of y'all are being protected. Some of y'all are receiving help. Some of y'all could be traveling, making a decision to travel, making a decision to go receive some new wisdom, new knowledge. Next card y'all got is the spider, creative energy, the weaver. Okay, so somebody is protecting their gifts, their talents. Somebody is protecting their gifts, their talents. And see, that's what I'm getting. There was some clarity being brought to you about those who you're associating. Look at this, y'all. It's Mercury retrograde, and I think we're at the end of Mercury retrograde. But baby, the tongue twisters is happening. But somebody who you may was dealing with was blocking you from your gifts and your talents, and you may have just received some clarity about taking the initiative to walk away and find balance within yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go spend more time and energy pouring into your gifts and your talents, because that's the main thing you need to be focused on. Do you see this spider? This spider is spending intentional time focused on how to begin this web. And not only that, this spider is very precise about not allowing nothing outside of them to misdirect them from getting this done. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel like you want to spend more time engaging in, whether it's a new opportunity for you to express yourself in a different way, know that you got take it or leave it, the melon. Some of y'all are choosing to follow your own intuitive wisdom. With you making this choice to follow yourself and to make a decision to listen to self, there is clarity being brought to you about where you may have been over giving yourself to things and where you may not have been given enough to. So allow this moment of clarity to flow within you, okay? Because there's a need for you to tap in within oneself. Allow this awakening to happen where you understand that you may have had the ball in your hand. Especially with this is giving me like you had the ball in your hand, you fumbled the ball, you may have dropped the ball. This is giving me like you may have gave some of your gifts and your talents to the wrong people, where now you're realizing where you may have overserved the gifts and talents that you have with others, and they misuse your energy, they misuse your gifts, they misuse your ways of sharing yourself in a way that is best needed for you. This doesn't have to be them misusing you. I'm not trying to say that there is a physical person. It's you misusing yourself. Like with all of these cards being laid out, is you have to understand that you're going to have to let go of things that doesn't serve your gifts and your talents, because your main focus during this time is self-love, understanding self, spending a lot of time focusing on self gifts and talents and tools, the things that makes you feel divinely guided. Okay, and understand that you have enough to give to others. You have more than enough to give to others, but to give to those who are truly in alignment to where you are, those who are focused on their own gifts and talents, and they're not around you trying to mislead you or misguide you from your hope, misguide you from the help that you need as you allow yourself to be guided. A lot of y'all could be receiving ancestry help as well. Allow it. Call on your ancestors, call on your family members that are here to support and assist you, and ask them for guidance and support as you continue to walk on your journey to find yourself. Okay, so I hope you guys actually enjoyed this reading. I love you guys. Take what you need from this message. If the message works for you, apply to your life. If it don't, let it fly, baby. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you guys on the next